Yeah, it's a, now what I was saying about the sex crime, it seems to me that the only time a cop gets fired or is when it's a sexual involved crime. And what I believe is going on, there's a kickback system that's going on. I think there was somebody named Sandra Sussman a long time ago. This is about maybe 15 years ago. Got $750,000. The ex-sheriff, Lavelle Pitts, used to be in Bay County. They didn't give a shit about how many people they probably beat the fuck out of in the prison. But gee whiz, they sure arrested him. I believe it was on, I think it was, he was making chicks suck his dick. Yeah, Lavelle Pitts, yeah. Okay? Sandra Sussman claimed sexual harassment and got something like $750,000. And I think what's going on, the only time they arrest a cop is because they know a piece of shit motherfucking attorney's going to come out of the woodwork and he's going to sue them. And then there's a sweetheart deal of where risk management of Bay County will quietly pay out the motherfucking money. And this is what I believe is the fuck is going on.
This cop arrested.
Okay.
I want him arrested. I gave you the time. They have GPS devices on their vehicle. I want him arrested. He was a white cop. I want him arrested.
His last name was Stryker, you said?
Well, Sergeant Stryker put false charges. Yeah, I want him arrested. Why don't you go to Bay County Records? Why don't you talk to Shane R. Van, who happens to be a judge? Why don't you talk to Brittany Forrest, who happens to be the prosecutor of where June 15th, 2015, this cop put this person 6 months in pure hell trying to get a jury trial where this cop put false charges on this person because they were reporting boom cars. Hello? Got hung up on.
Office, how may I direct your call?
Yes, I would like to talk to Becky Johns of Records in Bay County, Florida Sheriff's Department, please.
All right, Jim, just a minute. This is Becky Johns. I'm unavailable at this time. If you'll please leave a message, I'll return your call. Thank you and have a great day. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Yes,
Notice, they only give me a little bit of time to record. Just a little bit of time. You would not believe it. You would think that there are a lot of other recorders to where it'll allow you to keep on adding on more. And this recorder didn't even allow me to play back my recording to even know what if it actually went through.
this is a citizen reporting a cop crime that happened February 9th, 4:30 in the afternoon at the intersection of Wilson Avenue and 23rd Street in Panama City, Florida, where this cop was going west to east on 23rd Street and told a bicyclist that if he did not ride on the sidewalk, he was going to arrest him and throw him in jail. The cop was a white officer. The bicyclist was riding a all-white bicycle that had a sign on the back that said, "Be nice." These are the felonies that this cop did. The cop did a felony under United States Code, Title 18, 241, 242, which is a $10,000 fine and 10 years in prison. The cops did terrorism under Florida Statute 775, Section 30, 2A and B, to intimidate the general population, and also to corrupt government services. That is a felony under 876 of the Florida statutes. A bicyclist has a right to go down the road, just like a car under 316, 2065 of the Florida statutes. The Florida statute specifically states, 316.083 of the Florida statutes, that cars have to stay 3 feet away from a bicyclist. Now, this bicyclist now has future fear that when he's lost...
Maximum length for a recording. Finish your recording after the tone.
So, anyway, now this cop in Panama City, Florida, has put future fear on this bicyclist that him going down the road, now he has a fear.
Maximum length for a recording. To send this message, press pound or hang up. To play it, your message has been sent. If you'd like to try an extension, you may do so now. Minnesota Highway Patrol. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. To continue in Spanish, please press 2. If you are calling to report a traffic crash or highway violence, press 8. To reach a system directory, press 9. For Florida Highway Patrol crash records, press 4. For driver license, tag title, or traffic court information, press 5. To reach an operator, press 7. Wait while I transfer your call.
Please remain on the line.
Good morning, Florida Highway Patrol.
Yes, is this the Florida Highway Patrol? Where am I calling to in the Florida Highway Patrol?
This is the Highway Patrol of Bay County, Panama City.
Okay, I would like to talk to you about a very serious thing a cop crime that I witnessed. I couldn't believe it. I was floored. Let me ask you something. Do citizens have a right to anonymously report cop crimes fearing retaliation?
Is it Highway Patrol related?
Yes, it is. I'll tell you why. Okay. On February 9th, 4:30, in Panama City, Florida, at the intersection of Wilson Avenue and 23rd Street, I could not believe this, a cop that was going from west to east on 23rd Street, where they were meeting at a red light on 23rd Street and Wilson Avenue. This cop was following side by side a bicyclist and told him to get up on the sidewalk. Now I want to know something. Do bicyclists have a right to go down the road just like a car?
So was that a trooper or a police officer?
Police officer.
Okay, it was a police officer, so it wasn't a trooper.
Right.
What agency was that?
The Panama City Police Department.
Okay, so it was Panama City. You might want to contact the Panama City Police Department and let them know.
Now wait a minute, you're Florida Highway Patrol. What part of Florida and Highway Patrol do I not understand?
Okay, well, let me transfer you to the supervisor, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Lieutenant Brown, 1 second, please.
All right.
The safety belt is your vehicle's best safety.
Lieutenant Brown, Florida Highway Patrol. I'm unable to answer the phone at this time. Please leave a message and I'll return your call. Thank you. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Yes. As of February 9th, 4:30, 2016, I witnessed in Panama City, Florida, at the intersections of 23rd Street and Wilson Avenue, a cop riding side by side by a bicyclist and telling them to get up on the sidewalk. Now, here's the facts. 316.2065 of the Florida statutes gives a bicyclist a right to be able to ride anywhere in traffic like a car. 316.083 of the Florida statute specifically states that bicyclists have got to stay, cars have got to stay 3 feet away from bicyclists at all times. This cop was a white officer. He was going from west to east, 4:30, February 9th. I would like to know what else this cop is being doing. What other crimes is this cop getting away with? I want to know if he's going to be arrested and thrown in jail, specifically under 775-30 2A and B of the Florida statutes. It specifically states that an act of terrorism is for anybody to intimidate the general population from doing what is considered a lawful act, and also to use government for corrupt purposes. I want this cop arrested. I want him thrown in jail. I want him to know, because he threatened to take and throw this cop, throw the bicyclist in jail. The bicyclist 9 times out of 10 probably can't afford a lawyer in his back pocket like somebody in a car. I want this cop arrested. He was a white cop in a Panama City black and white car.
To send this message, press pound or hang up. To play it, 3. To re-record it.
Yes, as of February 9th, 4:30, 2016, I witnessed in Panama City, Florida, at the intersections of 23rd Street and Wilson Avenue, a cop riding side by side by a bicyclist and telling him to get up on the sidewalk. Now, here's the facts. 316-2065 in the Florida statutes gives a bicyclist a right to be able to ride anywhere in traffic like a car. 316-083 of the Florida statute specifically states that bicyclists have got to stay, cars have got to stay 3 feet away from bicyclists at all times. This cop was a white officer. He was going from west to east, 4:30, February 9th. I would like to know what else this cop is being doing. What other crimes is this cop getting away with? I want to know if he's going to be arrested and thrown in jail, specifically under 775-30 2A and B of the Florida statutes. It specifically states that an act of terrorism is for anybody